Good evening, parking lot food edition. Today I got a Long John Silver's. The thing that's cool about them is they do their stuff in a box. Lots of people do theirs in a box. Around here it's more brown bag, and so this is kind of different. What we got is this fish and chips and shrimp. And so it's like jumbo shrimps. Those don't look too bad. You can tell by the batter that it's like it's not panko. I think I want to say panko's the standard, but I mean I'm not exquisite fish chef. The texture on it's real good, you know. And so this was two fish patties this size. This is I don't know, not quite 3x5, and then 6 of those pieces of shrimp, and then the rest is their mandala crinkle waffle fry or something like that, and then a container of coleslaw. This looks to be like 4 or 5 ounces. I don't think it's 6. Maybe it is coleslaw though. The platter was I think it was 12 something. And then I asked for a drink, just a Pepsi. That's why I was just said I'll take a Pepsi. And she gave me a large. So this ended up being just over $16. And it was one of those things where like, all right, that's okay. We'll take a couple of bites and then be on our way. Yeah, so this is where are we at right now? We're in Corbin, Kentucky, and so this is like not as far from the ocean as you can get, but it's one of those things where it's not fresh. What did they catch this? What is this? Cod cost last week at the picked up in the heart rate. You know what I mean? It's real crunchy, like right on the edge, and then it's like kind of soft, chewy right here. So it could be a little bit crunchier in the center. You really get a fish taste after a couple of munching on it for just a little bit. Right out of the gate, you get the standard deep fry flavor, which is fine. Salt's good. The pepper seasoning, it's a little lacking, but that's fine because I got this for the fish. This is one of those things where I was watching this movie a while ago, and they're going through whether or not people like their fish fishy or less fishy, or it's just one of those things. And I found myself on the spectrum. I like my fish fishy. Salmon's kind of maxed out. Whitefish, this is pretty okay. Yeah, I got some real good crunch action that time. Succulent. Yeah, those were definitely right out of the deep fryer because they held temp, from whatever, it'd only been a couple of minutes for me getting the food to parking, so that was had good crunch on it. It was juicy. It was shrimp juicy on the inside. I like that. Not dry at all. I guess I've never really had a dried shrimp. I imagine it's not so good. The fries must have been sitting for just a little bit. You can kind of taste the stale in it. Not like extreme. It's just noticeable. The crunch wasn't phenomenal. Gosh, I really wanted to like the the waffle fry, but it's just a little underwhelming. As it changes, that one was a pretty good crunch. But I guess that's that, you know, don't judge a meal by like one bite. Gosh, you know, this isn't bad. It's one of those things where I think this is the third time I've been to Long John Silver's, maybe the fourth. It's not that it's far or out of the way. It's just it's never been on my radar. I didn't have one of these growing up. Never heard about it, and so I didn't really know what it was until I don't even know when. Well into my adulthood when I found out about Long John Silver's. You know. Oh, that's not bad though. That's the review. You know, if you're itching for fish, Long John Silver's is not. You know, they have cheaper items on the menu. This one was, and not saying it's overpriced or anything. It's just one of those things where, you know, if you're going to treat yourself with fish and shrimp, you know, it's not bad. We'll catch you later.